Rent prices in some U.S. cities are skyrocketing, forcing residents to make tough choices. Dreaming of a perfect apartment in a bustling city is exciting, but can you afford the reality? This news might give you a sticker of shock. While some renters face financial hardship, others are experiencing a welcome decline in rent prices. Watch the video to find out what these surprising trends mean for renters in the U.S. Cities with rent spikes have a shortage of available apartments. With more renters than apartments, landlords have the upper hand and can jack up prices. It's a bidding war for a one-bedroom apartment. Only instead of bidding with cash, you're bidding with your ability to afford ever-increasing rent. Brutal! Now let's talk about some cities where renters feel the heat. Rent increases in places like Syracuse, New York, and Lincoln, Nebraska have been so dramatic that they would make your jaw drop. We're talking eye-watering 29% and 25% hikes for one- and two-bedroom apartments, respectively. That's a massive chunk of your paycheck going towards rent, leaving you with less money for groceries, that night out with friends, or saving for that dream vacation. Big cities aren't immune either. Chicago, New York City, and even San Francisco and Los Angeles have all seen rent increases of at least 10%. Yikes! But wait! There's a light at the end of the tunnel for some renters. Once a pricey destination, cities like Oakland, California, are now offering some relief with rent decreases. Similar trends are emerging in Memphis, Chattanooga, Tennessee, Cincinnati, Ohio, and Raleigh, North Carolina. So, if you're a renter feeling the squeeze, there might be a more affordable option. It's all about location, location, location! Nationally, the breakneck speed of rent inflation we saw during the pandemic is finally slowing down. That's a good thing. Well, yes and no. While it means rent increases might not be as crazy as they were, it doesn't mean everyone's in the clear. Rent increases in some cities still need to catch up to the national average, making it difficult for many renters to make ends meet. Let's talk about the king of high rent, New York City. The Big Apple takes the crown, or should we say the thorn, for the most expensive rental market in the U.S. The average one-bedroom apartment there costs $300 a month. That's enough to make anyone reconsider their dream of living in a city that never sleeps. On the other end of the spectrum, we have Akron, Ohio, and Wichita, Kansas, offering some of the most affordable rents in major U.S. cities. Renters there can find a one-bedroom apartment for a fraction of the price you'd pay in New York City. So, if you're looking for a more budget-friendly option, these might be good places to consider. Understanding why rents are rising or falling in different cities is vital. It's all about supply and demand, but other factors like renter preferences can also be involved. Maybe young professionals who flock to expensive coastal cities are now opting for more affordable suburbs or smaller metros. Who knows? But by understanding the trends, you can make informed decisions about your housing situation. So what's the future hold for renters? Predicting the exact future is tricky, but experts believe rent growth will likely slow down in the coming months. Rising interest rates could also cool investor demand for rental properties, leading to more apartment buildings being built in some areas. That would be a win for renters. So, the best thing you can do as a renter is to stay informed. Monitor rental listing websites, subscribe to market reports, and even talk to local property managers to understand what's happening in your area. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to finding affordable housing. And hey, if you're struggling with rent, resources are available to help. Many cities and states offer rental assistance programs, and some nonprofit organizations offer tenant advocacy services. You don't have to go through this alone. Thank you for watching the video. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single video, and leave a comment below.